Let's do it to it, baby. Who the hell knows how this is shaking out? Crazy ass last 10 minutes. What's up, what's up, what's up? Who's gonna be first? Who's it gonna be? There it is. What's going on, everybody? Beto, I hate it too, man. The good news is, well, the Jazz news is real and relevant. But the Brooklyn news and the Miami news aren't really a huge deal. Nice work, Beto. Definitely haven't eaten dinner, but the wife's in San Francisco. Jazz news. Favors is out. Would I play Beasley? No. But I wasn't playing Beasley before either, so. There's too much value and weird shit going on. I'm just finishing up updating the website now. I haven't looked at Utah, Brooklyn, or Miami yet to change my tiers. So I'm doing that now. And updating the... Whoop, lost the chat. There we go. I'm updating my tiers now, and then I'm going to get into building it. I don't know yet on Levert. Keith, thank you so much. I don't know who I like yet, guys. I got in the door, I sat down, all this news came out, I got everything updated, and now I'm just slowly getting to it. Yeah, I won't be playing any of Dame Lillard. There's no reason to tonight. Heat and Pacers line is 4.5, so that didn't really do anything. Down to 203, though. What's the other game? Utah. That one had to move, right? 8 and 208. Okay. And then who's the other one? What's the other news? Oh, Warriors are still at 12. That'll work. I don't know. I haven't looked at Brooklyn yet. It's coming in a couple minutes. I haven't had a chance. All I've been doing is just updating for all that news, so I need it to slow down desperately. Brooklyn, 2.5 and 205. Okay. Probably not on Napier and Lillard news. I wouldn't expect it, at least. All right. So first up that I need to look at is Miami, because obviously they've changed dramatically. Tyler Johnson comes out. Dragic is a... you know, he's... Ooh. Getting us off to a great start. Thanks so much. I appreciate that. Yeah, I mean, I'll probably have Portis in like 70 or 80, so I don't think it's crazy. Alright. He's got to shoot. I wish they got to the line more. It's still a 3. Josh Richardson, that looks fine. Even in Tree Trunk. Wayne Ellington is a 2. I'm fine with that. Olynyk is a 3. I'm fine with that. I'm going to say that Derek Jones... probably a 2. I still love Whiteside. And then Bam is probably a 2 now, maybe more. Can make a case for a 1. All right, next. After Miami, we need to go to Utah. All right, Utah. So Favors is obviously done. Still like Mitchell. I don't care for Ingles. Rubio on FanDuel is probably a... Nah, he's probably just still a 3. Anna! Thank you. It's always interesting to see a woman's name in here, so cheers. And then we need Ekpe Udo. He's a... It's just a shit game, but he's got to... Like, who else is going to play? And now Brooklyn. We want to make sure we don't get out of hand with Heat and Jazz, guys. I wouldn't have 3 in a GPP. I mean, if you're playing like a ton of lineups, then going with like a stack like that is fine. But when teams are missing guys like this, and the Jazz have the 21st implied total, the Heat have the 22nd, they're just bad. It's not something you want to stack up. Even though it looks like there's value there, it can come from anywhere. John, if I can get to anything about FanDuel tonight, I'd be thrilled. I did take a look at it earlier. Okay, so Brooklyn. LeVert is no longer... Well... He's a 3 for me on FanDuel. I think he's still a 2 on DK. Joe Harris. I'm fine there. Quincy AC is no longer playable. Rondé Hollis-Jefferson 4. Spencer Dinwiddie 3. That all looks good. Okay, I'm good there. So let's save that. I think I've got all my updates in. Beto, I don't know if it's that much of a chase. I mean, he's under 4,000 and they don't have the bodies. I'll have some of them just by default. All right, Golden State. I'm locked in there. Little present for everybody else. Let's update the sheets. I'm back. I hope. Let's try this again. I am 32 and I do not have kids. If I had kids, there's no way I could do this. Almost, Paul. I'll be 33 next month. I think. Yeah, I'll be 33 next month. All right. Everything's updated. Projections on the website are fully updated now, including my tiers. I am going to dive into looking at shit for myself now. I hate the prices of everybody on Charlotte, but Dark Blue's call about Jeremy Lamb. Don't be surprised to wake up and see that hit. He might get run. Yeah, I don't use one of those. Yeah, honestly. Dude, I've been married for almost 4 years. I don't really want to have a baby, but you know, it wouldn't be like a gigantic problem or anything. Okay. Let's do this now. I want to bump that. I don't want any more than 3 guys. Center stack is in. Set everybody to 25. Oh, this sucks. I forgot to do my player pool. Okay. No, actually, Colin, no one's asked me. And so, 2 things about the tiers. You can filter out the zeros. 0 means they're not a tier. I can't just leave it blank. 2, the tiers are totally made up. It's just stream of consciousness stuff so that when I go back and look at things hours later, I already have a general idea of what my first pass was. Basically, I want to have more 1s than 2. I want to have as much 1s as I can. I want to prioritize 2s over 3s, 3s over 4s, etc. It's really rough, and it's only just a guide for me so that I don't lose my sanity through the day. Oh my god. 49 minutes, and I don't even have anything ready yet. This is miserable. Okay, let's load what I had before. That might be easier. Russ, Paul, Oladipo, Wall, Evans, Lillard, Lou, Mitchell, Bledsoe, Drew, Schroeder, Spencer, Jamal, Dragic, Rondo, Rubio, Ish, Brogdon, Tyler Johnson can go. Why does Denzel Valentine have point guard eligibility? Whatever. All right, I need to add Juwan Evans and McCaw. I'm barely going to be able to play DK tonight. Paul, Oladipo, Evans, Lou Will, Mitchell, Middleton, Bledsoe, Drew, Spencer Dinwiddie. Sorry for saying this out loud, guys, but it's the only way that I'm going to be able to keep myself in check. Dinwiddie, Jamal, Richardson, Gary Harris, Will Barton, LeVert, Holiday, Green, Lee, Wes Matthews, Ariza, Brogdon, Eton Moore, Wayne Ellington, Joe Harris, Boyan, CJ Williams. All right, so I need Iguodala and Nick Young. I want to do. I wanted to play more GPPs. I like the 20 entry maxes. And I found cash too difficult. It was not the same game that I had played in the past. It got like uncharacteristically hard. Cash was something that 4 years ago, I mean, you basically just needed to be online for the 45 minutes before lock. It was really that easy. As long as you knew people were out, you could sleepwalk to the cash line. Giannis, Durant, George, Middleton, Jefferson, Richardson, Barton, LeVert, Holiday, Green, Wes Matthews, Lee, Ariza, Valentine, Moore, Ellington, Chandler, Harris. What the fuck is Aminu there now? Maybe I missed him. All right, Aminu and Derek Jones. Sorry for not answering questions right now, guys, but I am just way behind from having to make those updates. Alrighty. Boogie, Giannis, Durant, Porzingis, Draymond, Rondae, Sabonis, Olynyk, Markkanen, Dirk, Portis, Aminu, Chandler, Kaminsky, Bam, Quincy Acey leaves, Ekpeudo, Draymond. Markkanen over Sabonis for me, but it depends on how many other Bulls you have. This should just be fine. Cousins, Towns, Drummond, Jokic, Green, Porzingis, Capella, Whiteside, Nurkic, Sabonis, Olynyk, Dirk, Portis, Kaminsky. Bam. Okay, good. Whew. Guys, I didn't think I was ever going to get to this. It's 6:16 and I have nothing right now. Absolutely nothing. But let's do it. Time to build. Y'all ready? Let's do it. So I want to have a bundle of Durant. I want to have a bundle of Whiteside. I want to check to see if I'm missing anybody on an independent site. I am not. Lack of Whiteside. Interesting. Why would people... Nope, wrong team. Yeah, Durant should be a tier 2 FanDuel guy now. Man, if Whiteside plays, I mean, I know this sounds stupid, but at 6,800 on DK, like, they just don't have enough bodies. Does Indiana draw a lot of fouls? No. I mean, the only thing that should really be able to sink Whiteside is foul trouble. I mean, I know I'll regret that, but... Beto, they don't have any bodies, man. He's expensive on FanDuel. Thanks, Justin. Good luck to you. They're playing a very, very shitty Clippers team. Durant can probably play the first half and it wouldn't matter. They're 12-point favorites, even without Curry. They're just way, way, way better than the Clippers. If they're up by 10 going into the fourth quarter, we'll never see Durant. Just for my own sanity, I'll knock him down to 60, but I won't go a single spot lower than that. So we want Durant at 70, Whiteside at 60. Where are we at? Daily. And then 70 for Portis. I want to have 50% Cousins. Now, let's see who I need to bump up. Yeah, Durant's incredible on DK. All right, well, if Whiteside doesn't play 25 minutes tonight, then I hope you're locking in Bam and Kelly Olynyk because they're out of bodies. So if you're telling me that you think Kelly Olynyk and Bam are the best plays on the board, then that makes sense. But if he doesn't play 25 minutes, they don't have anybody else to play in those positions. Didn't get a chance to watch your video. Who are your tier 1 locks on DK? Perfect timing. Durant, Whiteside, and Portis for me. Overspending. Whiteside's at a preposterous price on DK. Look, there's so much value out there tonight. It's about hitting that correctly because it's hard to make a realistic pick between, like, say, Bam, Ekpe Udoh, and Derek Jones. Like, if Derek Jones is $3,000, what does he afford you by being able to have him in a game where he's going to have to play like 30 minutes? I think Towns looks like a really solid bet tonight. Now KD's in. Yeah, I think Rondo is one of the guys that I need to bump up and have a little bit more of. I think Whiteside has upside and an incredible price. Like, I love the play. Look, I could be wrong. Who knows? I will not have any part of Otto Porter. All right, so Warriors, I've got Durant. I can't really prioritize anybody else. I'm happy to have them. Bucks are at 2. Feels like I should probably bump Bledsoe in that scenario. So let's bump Bledsoe to 35. I won't have it. Wait, Avery Bradley? Okay, this isn't going to matter because I'm going to say it and then people are just going to ask shortly. The tiers that are on my website right now are updated. So check that to see if I like anybody. If they're at a 0, then I don't like them. If they're at a 2, then I do. It's hard for me to answer those questions like what do you think of and there's like 35 shooting guards going. You know, I like all of them at a certain level. Check out my tiers. If there are people in comparative tiers and you have questions, hit me up with it. I'll put a tiers. Yeah, tiers are updated. Fully updated as of right now. I'll put a frequently asked questions about the tiers, but just assume 1 is the best and 0 is the worst. And they go 1, 2, 3, 4. It's all made up nonsense, but it keeps my brain together. You know, he might. All right, I need to stop answering questions and start doing this. Yeah, Mirotic is out. I just prefer Markkanen to Sabonis. Got a higher projection for me. Yeah, I probably would if you were set on Sabonis, I wouldn't play Whiteside. Okay, who are the obvious people that need to be increased? Denver is 3. Gary Harris would be reasonable. Jamal Murray would be reasonable. Fuck it. Roll the dice. Let's see what we look like to start. Tyus is fine if Teague doesn't play, but we might not know. I would not have Tabo in the core. I thought Tabo was a good play earlier in the, what is it, last week? He didn't even fucking play. Tonight should be average. It's going to be hard. Like, there's just too much good shit out there for anybody to be really, really crazy chalky. Chalk is what pushes the line up. Yeah, Tabo, agreed. Tabo can be a good play if he starts. Alrighty, let's see where we're at. Durant, Portis, Whiteside, Rondo, and Cousins. I have no idea how Rondo and Cousins do together, but I assume that it's amazing. Jones Jr. starting for the Heat. And we're not going to shit about Lillard, so I say fuck the Blazers. Gortat got a ton of minutes the 2 games Favors missed before. I was looking at that earlier. The 2 games that Favors missed in mid-December. And that's still without Gobert. Nobody else was out. Udo played 27 minutes and 33 minutes. Played 29 the night before when Favors went down. Hard to assume that he's not going to get that again. Are those Jazz starters legit? No shit, Jerebko's starting. I should probably bump Jerebko up. They say Udo is starting too? Yeah. Which site, Kinetic? Look, to be fair, it's really hard to keep track of all this shit in my head. On FanDuel, I prefer Sabonis. I understand. Wait, hold on. Yeah. I prefer Markkanen as a play. But I think Sabonis has a better opportunity. Jerebko starting. Do I need to adjust for that? Yes. But where? Jerebko, probably. Well, I don't know. Honestly, I don't know. We're really digging the bottom of the barrel there. That can't be a real person. Okay, what was I doing? Boogie, yeah. Boogie and Rondo. Okay, doesn't matter. So, Bledsoe, that's too much Brogdon. Dame will play, but who cares? Alright, I want a little bit less LeVert, even though I like him. I don't love the game. Let's look at point guard. A lot of Rondo, Bledsoe. Is there anything I don't like there? McCaw, Evans, Murray, Dinwiddie. Let's try to get more Holiday and we'll just see how that shakes out. Bump. Holiday. Go to shooting guard. What? Oh, fuck you, Spoelstra. I mean, luckily I don't really give a shit about Derek Jones, but sweet sassy Molassy. They just announced him as out 20 minutes ago. Okay. Shooting guard. Rondo, Bledsoe, Dinwiddie, Murray, Evans. It's still point guard. Dinwiddie, Murray, Harris. I don't want that much Harris. Harris is 4,400. I guess I'll take a little bit more Wayne. By a little bit more, I mean a lot of bit more. I just like LeVert, but I already knocked him down a little bit. bump up. Well, Ellington, lock him in at 20. All right, Durant, yeah. McCaw, I already dialed that down. Joe Harris knocked down. Derek Jones needs to be knocked down quite a bit. Small forward. All right, let the chips fall as they lay. Now, look, Jones is fine, but Tyler Johnson's available to play, so he gets muted a little bit for minutes, guys. Whew. Keep up. Power forward. This is where it's going to get interesting. So, 70 on Durant, 60 on Portis, 50 on Cousins. That all makes perfect sense. 25 on Frank, 25 on Markkanen, 25 on Udo. Udo and Markkanen, great. Frank, no fucking way. Although I do like the game a lot. We'll knock Frank down to 15. I'll bump Markkanen to 30. Yeah, drinking wine. And quicker than I would like to at this point. Oh! Fix the screen. Center is Whiteside, Portis, Cousins, and then extra shit. I need to bump up Sabonis. Bump. Advanced options, groups, create new group. Whiteside. Sabonis. I think I already have this covered, but just in case. I do like Frank the Tank. I just can't have a ton of them tonight. All right, let's run that again and see where we stand. What about Lance Thomas? Markkanen and Whiteside. Tyler Johnson is not out. Tyler Johnson is apparently in now. Batum in play? Not to me, he's not. What the I certainly don't want that much Jarrett Jack. Yeah, I want to walk that back a lot. No Lance Thomas at all. I'll have 0 of him. Got to be Dragic, just in case. Sure, it's possible to get Westbrook, Durant, and Boogie. I don't have any Jordan Bell. That's probably too much Nick Young. Probably need... Oh, God. All right. I think I'm good there. There's no such thing as recency bias on a guy that's under 4,000 and when the whole team is a morgue. 20 minutes, guys. Now let's make sure that none of this stuff overlaps in a negative way. No Rondo and Drew. Good. Durant is pretty much by himself. That's fine. Portis. 4 out of 14 lineups with Markkanen. Let's see how that shakes out. Bulls. I wish I could give some sort of a... Whoa, we're at 400? Y'all, step your game up. Let me know this cool stuff when we hit 400 people. Man, I should have took that free roll today. Markkanen and Portis. So I need to say no, 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 no to those guys. New group. Markkanen. Portis. At most 1. No, if we were at 1 million, I wouldn't be scrambling right now because this shit would be my job. I like Markkanen more than Sabonis in like a 55-45 type way. Split them both. They're the same price on FanDuel. Okay, so Portis now. None of that. Markkanen is in how many lineups? 2? That's wrong. I need to bump that up. That works. It's fine. That's fine. I need to back off Derek Jones a little bit more. I'm not even looking at the Blazers at this point. They're not on my radar. The fuck position does he play? Small forward, really? Working from home tomorrow, gents. I'm gonna be I'll be on it tomorrow. We probably just I didn't even look at the slate. How many games are tomorrow? Like 2. What's the slate look like tomorrow? 416. There we go. I would take Ekpe Udoh over Jerebko. Oh, and Boston and Philly play at 3, so it's a 3-game slate. Ugh. I might not go live tomorrow for 3 games, but we'll see. Maybe I could do something else that's fun. Okay, that's all fine. That's too much Will Barton. Good. 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 I would rather have Cousins in a FanDuel lineup than KD. Yeah, I know. It'll give me something to watch in the afternoon. All right. Whiteside minimal with everybody else. That's fine. Durant doesn't really matter. Boogie and Rondo, full bore, that's fine. Fuck it, let's roll. Save them shits. Whew! What a grind. Lou Will has way more upside than Middleton, in my opinion. You're probably asking the wrong person, Tom. I would use Whiteside. I love Whiteside tonight. We'll find out if I'm wrong. I'm fine with it. Look, guys. You guys know it. I'm going to be wrong a lot. I'd like to think I'm going to be right a lot, too, but I'm certainly going to be wrong a lot. Case in point, DeRozan, Duran. That shit, I'll go down in infamy for that shit. Looks good, Beto. I would take Mitchell. I'm not sure who Middletown is. Such an asshole. Alright, there we go. Biggest win yet, like in a GPP? I mean, not much. I've really only like gotten into playing GPPs, I don't know, in the last like month or so. I think I had like a 25th or something in one of the sharpshooters recently. No, I haven't even thought twice about Giannis since this morning. I got 33rd in the sharpshooter on January 4th. What night was that? Ah, yeah. That's not bad. Yeah, I like Gary Harris. Guys, if you're going to ask questions, I got to know which site first and foremost, like Mitchell or Gordon. Mitchell for sure. At least there hasn't been any new ridiculous news, right? Yeah, let me give you guys some FanDuel info. I just check and uncheck everybody that I want or don't want, and then just save the player pool. Do you mean something else, Ricky? Matt Calhoun, Arosha Dahanayaki. I fucking whiffed on that for sure. I'm gonna load everything into FanDuel right now. Y'all need easier names like Jim Smith and stuff. Beto, thank you so much. I don't know what that squiggly line is in front of the 5, so I hope that means like million or Bitcoin or something. But around these parts we use US dollars. That's actually probably more than 5 US dollars. But either way, Beto, thank you. You're one of the OGs here, man. Appreciate it. Yeah, fancy with the wine. Well, I'm basically out of it. And I don't have any beer at the house that I want to drink. Thanks, Beto. I appreciate it, man. I think you know that, though. All right. Here's FanDuel for all you degenerates. I do like Bam, but I barely have him, so I don't really know what that means. Sorry, I got to change those exposures to 80. Personal preference and all. Yeah, I saw Warren Buffett talking about that this morning, and I was like, huh, I wonder if I can get a 5-year put on Bitcoin. Bong or bull before tip-off? I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. But if I had to answer that, and it wouldn't matter because I don't know what you're talking about, but it would probably be the first one. I looked back through my records of like Bitcoin purchases. I had a decent amount at a very low level. Am I the Bam Margera lookalike? That dude looks fucking terrible right now. He looks absolutely awful. Whoa! There it is. 10 bones, and in US dollars too. Not only Monopoly money than you other non-US people will give me. Oh, sorry to everybody from that was asking about FanDuel. These are all FanDuel lineups now. So a lot of Mitchell, a lot of Westbrook, a lot of Markkanen. That Derek Jones, that's too high. I don't have that refreshed for Tyler Johnson playing, so just assume that that's too high. There's the Monopoly money. Thank you, Ricky. Stuff's all sorts of different colors. Do you just give me a toonie for that? Did I get that right? Is toonie the $2 one? Cunningham or Derek Jones on FanDuel? Jones, I guess, but neither. Nice, nailed it. I still remember my my Canadian currencies. 5,500 on DK for utility. We can look at that. All okay. I mean, if you don't already have Portis, I'd say it's probably Levert or maybe Justin Holiday. Avinash, thank you so much. Evans, Ellington, KD, Portis, Whiteside, Murray, Levert, Mitchell. Yeah, that looks good. Do I like Livingston tonight? No, I don't. Lamb or Justin Holiday? Justin Holiday, but if you're playing like a bundle of GPP lineups, Lamb could be fun tonight. 3.8 thousand DK shooting guard. You guys and your ridiculous questions. Whoa, wait, did you just do it again? Dude, calm down with the throwing me scratch. Thank you, though. God, thank you all. I mean, I like to think that I say that enough, but if I don't, I am so thankful for every single one of you guys that show up for this and donate and throw money my way. I'd like to think that I'm doing this in like the most honorable way possible. You know, everybody gets it no matter what, but if you've got a couple extra shekels laying around that can cover somebody else, you know, that's awesome too. But I appreciate it. Adam, now like one of the first 2 or 3 nights, well, actually, I mean, it's probably pretty close, but one of the first couple nights that the Super Chat got in here, it got like real crazy. It was like 45 or 50 bucks total, which is nuts. I'm up to like well over 300 now. Easy. New computer is going to be coming in like the next couple weeks. And in fact, I might just buy it now and, you know, call it a day. But I'm trying to really just focus and say like I'm only going to do this stuff with the winnings, because I already, you know, spent a decent amount on lights and webcams and microphones and green screens and all that other nonsense. Yeah, I mean, we could look at it. 426 people. We've come a long way, guys. There was, well, like 60 of us or something that first night. We member. I hope you're saying that like member berries. Yeah, 1080 Ti maybe. It's probably a little bit out of the price. Well, it's not out of the price range, but it's probably more than I need. Let's see. The most that I got was, well, I guess 30 bucks. We're probably pretty close to that now. Uh-oh. I have a feeling this is going to freeze and crash. That tab certainly did. The chat freeze? Did everything freeze? I'm not talking to anybody anymore, am I? Internet's still up. Oh yeah, we're frozen for sure. Still streaming. Chat's not moving. Chat's froze. Okay. Guys, I can't see the chat, but I'm coming. I hope you can still hear me. I have no idea if you can. I assume that you can. We're getting there. See, that's why I need the new PC. Ah, okay, sweet. You guys are still hearing me. Thank God. I didn't want to have to deal with it with 5 minutes left. Here we go. All right, I'm back. Right. What the hell were we talking about? I don't know. Stupid stuff. Murray, Rondo, McCaw, Holiday, Durant, Valentine's, bonus, Markkanen, Jokic. Yeah, I mean, it's a unique lineup. I don't know if I'd have McCaw, but I don't hate it. I love that Dark Blue is like has become like the co-owner of this place. Dude came in from out of the gate, dropped some crazy Ersan Ilyasova projection, hits it, and we're all just like, "Yep, Dark Blue is just sort of like the guy in the chat that gives you real weird ass plays." I love it. I love it so much. Yeah, apparently Lillard's playing. Who the hell knows? Dark Blue's like my Scottie Pippen. Zach, 6,700 left for a DK utility. I could hook you up there. Jamal Murray will be my first pick. If you felt better about Goran Dragic, you can go that way as well. Cousins and Moore, I guess, but why in the world would you be rostering Plumlee? Yeah, maybe I'm his Scottie Pippen. Who knows? Oh, Jamil Wilson not signing with the Lakers. Evans, Brogdon, LeVert, Durant, Cousins, Rondo, Bam, Portis. I mean, I like it. It's got a lot of my stuff on it, so we'll see. I'm glad he did that too. I'm happy I did this. I never saw myself doing anything like this, but man, this is fun. It takes up a shit ton of time, but whew, it's fun. Obviously, the long-term goal is to get picked up somewhere, but we'll see. Mitchell Tobias. I forgot they even played. I mean, I wouldn't have Tobias Harris tonight, Kinetic, but I don't, I'm not like the be-all, end-all of this shit. I hope so. I hope so. Look, Hassan Whiteside is jumping off the page for me. I would, and I like the matchup as well. I mean, how good could Sabonis be? Oh, game time, people. Why not? Well, it doesn't matter now. But I forgot Plumlee played. Tweet at ESPN and tell them to hire me. Do it in a heartbeat. I wish I was as good as you guys thought I was. There you go, Zach. Holy shit, really? I mean, like, I try to help out as much as I can. Sometimes there's too much news to do it. I wouldn't join, but I'd have a hard time joining Rappaport on anything. But no, I want to have a good time. I mean, look, I love the dudes from Fantasy Cruncher. I think they've got a good product. I would probably like the dudes from Labs or RotoQL or whatever, but I mean, that's, it's really expensive to try to get any sorts of premium tools. And, I think it's just fun to have an open dialogue with people. Who knows? Picked up somewhere. Kinetic, I already don't remember what I just said. Oh, I want to get picked up somewhere. Yeah, like, a high-level media outlet. Oh, nice, Adam. 22nd, 23rd. I should be around. Keith, you could check that Jamal Harris. I don't have Fantasy Labs. You can go to Fantasy Labs and check that stuff out. That's all free. Oh, I think that I made a big mistake not having more Bam. Bam is 30% owned. I think I have him in one lineup. I need that dude to suck. Bad. How many stupid people are owned in this tournament? Joe Young. James Johnson's out. Mejeri. Tyler Johnson at 0.2 is interesting. But Oubre, MKG, Collison, all these dudes that were just never on my radar. I don't know what Roto Beasts is. I'm sorry. I need Bam to suck. If Bam sucks, I should be in a really good spot. Because you would think if Bam sucks, Whiteside's probably going to be decent. If I could go back to my high school senior self, what would I tell? Oh my God. I'd focus on programming. Full stop. I would know multiple programming languages right now. Steven, thank you. I would go to college for something other than business. I don't know. All these questions, all the things that I would change for a high school change would end up with me not having my wife. So who knows? I played a ton of poker in college, an absolute ass ton. Yeah, I'd buy Bitcoin. Man, Bam at 30% is terrifying the shit out of me now. I didn't love it, though. Why didn't I love it? I think I made a big mistake. They do have the worst implied total. I don't know. Ride or die. All right, guys. I need to go eat some dinner. Thank you so much for all of the donations tonight. I didn't play much on PokerStars. I did Pacific Poker a lot. Shit, what was the other one? Pacific Poker was my go-to. Some sort of tropical name. I can't remember anymore. But, I mean, through college, we played, every day. I am 6'2". Business degree is a dime a dozen, particularly from my college. I did play a lot at Full Tilt once it opened. They probably still have a little bit of my money from whenever it all went tits up. All right, guys, that's it. Everybody, good luck. And let's all hope that Bam Adebayo doesn't play well. Love you guys. Have fun.